Hi everyone, I'm Amy from the Cauldron. In today's episode of Dye Time, we're going to be dyeing with some cherry Kool-Aid. Now, if you can get it, it's quite hard to get in the UK, but if you can, it is really great to sort of try dyeing with, because the ingredients we have, citric acid is the first ingredient, which means we don't need to add any extra acid. And then we've got red 40, which is E129 Allura Red AC. So we have two of the ingredients that we need for dyeing already in here. Now, what I'm going to do is empty this out into this pot. I don't know how much water there is in there, but just pour the whole packet in there and get as much out as possible. And we're going to dip dye with this. So, ooh, you smell that cherry, fake cherry flavour. Now, this is a dedicated dye pot, but another good thing about using Kool-Aid is that it is food safe, so you don't have to get any special equipment just to do some dye. The only reason I'm using my dye pot is because I'm going to be dyeing 100 grams, and it is quite difficult to dye 100 grams in one of my small saucepans. But there we go. So I'm just going to give this a good stir, try and hopefully it's all dissolved. I'm just going to let it come up to just below a boil, and then I'd like to try doing some dip dyeing with this. So I'll be back soon. This is nice and steamy now, so let's get dip dyeing. I have here 100 grams of Superwash Sparkle Sock in DK from Laughing Hens, which is 78% Superwash Merino, 20% Nylon, 2% Stellina. So you can see there's a bit of a sparkle in there. So I'm just going to slowly dip this in and out, seeing if we can get some sort of gradient where we've got a nice dark red at the bottom and pale red at the top. That's what I'm hoping. It's very difficult to see because it's so steamy. But I've turned the temperature right down. Yeah, it looks like it's getting a bit paler. So I'm going to keep doing this. Just smell that fake cherry smell. I love it. Looks like it's starting to get a bit clearer in there. Let's have a look, dunk that bit in. Oh yeah, you can see now, just dunked in that top. It's very, very pale there. So, oh, what's happened here? It's all getting all twisted. I'm just dipping this in and out slowly, so I don't get a solid dark, medium, light there. It sort of all fades into one another. And also I'm moving it about like this, so all the yarn inside gets dyed as well. What is going on with my skein today? This is this is ridiculous. Right, I'm going to plop that in now. Looks like most of the colour is in the yarn now. Hope this isn't too steamy to see. But yeah, that looks like it's mostly in there. So I'm going to leave this to heat set for about 20 minutes, and we'll come back and have a look at our dip dyed yarn. You might be able to see just in the top corner there, there's another project that I'm currently working on. This looks pretty well set. It doesn't look like there is any water left in here. So we turn this off, let it cool down, then we can wash it. Right, this is completely cooled down. So let's give it a little wash off. This is just some plain tap water. And run it through. Hopefully we won't see any bleeding. That doesn't look like it. So I'm going to add some washing up liquid. This will help to get rid of any powder that might be undissolved. And because we dyed this with Kool-Aid, there's a lot of things in here, preservatives, flavours, all that we don't really want in our yarn. So I'm going to give this a good wash. Still no colour coming out. So I'm going to wash this a few times, and then we can hang it up to dry. And here is our finished dip dyed yarn. You can see we've got the dark end here and we've got really lovely pale pink over here, and this was all done with just one packet of Kool-Aid. You can see just how much of that beautiful colour there is in here, and if you look, that lovely sparkle really comes through nicely as well. So amazing what you can do with just one packet of Kool-Aid. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Do please click like and subscribe to my channel. I produce a new dyeing tutorial every Monday, and it is published between about 6 and 8 p.m. UK time. And I do like to experiment with different dyes and fibre types and techniques. So hopefully there'll be something different in every video for you to watch. Thank you so much for watching.